What's up, YouTube? And now we just got done with the Haze Lab not too long
Let's
ago.
see what's around here.
It was over there.
Marked on the map.
Now we're gonna go over there. Behind where you see these big bags of trash. Trash can right there. We're gonna eventually go over there though. But what we're gonna do is what you're gonna want to do to get over there is make sure you have a gas mask, of course. I'm gonna make sure I can repair my armor because I want to make sure my armor is fully repaired for this next lab. Next and technically final lab for now. Because the rest of the chips... Speaking of which, I still have to show you guys how to get the pawn chip. I got the main pawn chip, but there's another chip down there. I got the key for it in the pawn lab video, but I forgot to go to the chest to unlock it. So we'll have to do that in a separate video. We'll do that in the video when I unlock something else. So what we're gonna want to do is first, just in case, we're gonna want to bring some food with us. Make sure you have at least 100 arrows, if not more. I have about 110, that should do. No. There we go. Bring some food with us. There should be a, I want to make sure that I have my brat purse as well. Now thinking about it, I do, okay. But now what we're gonna do is, instead of going that way, the way that we went to the, the pond, or not the pond, the Haze Lab, that was the way that we get to go to the Haze Lab. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna jump off, or we're gonna go off the baseball, which is where I put my base. That way I can't get raided by any insects that walk. So no insects that walk on the ground or that don't have wings can't get to me, because they don't have wings and I'm high up. So that's what I recommend for anyone that gets tired of either bugs attacking your stuff, trying to steal your food, or anything like that. We're gonna... That's another reason I put the gas mask on ahead of time. Besides the fact that I just wanted it on and didn't want to forget about it. You can do it that way. But what we're gonna want to do is we can easily climb up here. He should give up on us by now. If he hasn't already, he will. But luckily for us, he did. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna come this way. There should be a droplet if you're going around the same time I'm going. Should be a droplet of food or of liquid, like a dew droplet. We're gonna, if you see that sandbox right there, we're eventually gonna go in, but not at the moment. Try to ignore the bombardier if you want to. You can fight it if you want, but I always run past it unless I need its parts for whatever I'm trying to make. Like I make up to 6 to 8 jerky racks just so that I can put up enough leather and shit. So now we're gonna peep black ant. That's a black worker ant. By the way, we do need to kill some black ants in order to get the tier 2 shovel. If you want to do that right now, feel free to do so. To get to the black ant hill, what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow this. We're gonna go along this edge. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna follow Follow these ants. There should be a bunch of ants coming up. Bunch of black ants coming up. That's how you know you're getting close to the black ant hill. The more black ants you see, usually the closer you are to the black ant hill. Don't go where I just went. I forgot we have to go this way. That's how long it's been since I've actually. Now you're gonna hear a beep. It should be along here. Should be along this way. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. And that shows me that there's a scabby nearby. It'll tell you what's nearby. That one was a scabby. I'm not worried about the scabby at the moment because this is for the black ant hill. Plus, I'll be doing all that stuff. Try to ignore as much as you can of the black ants if you can, and just run past them if you're able to. Luckily for me, I still have some granola bars, so if I need to, I'll just eat a granola bar and heal up, so I don't die doing this. But you're gonna run into a lot of black soldier ants. They're not friendly. The only time they'll be friendly is if, like I told you in the haze video, if you befriend the black ant queen. If you befriend the black ant queen, that's when they'll be nice to you, and you won't have to worry about it. Now, there's two separate ways. I want to show you. There's two separate ways. You're going to want to go left first, because what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go this way, and it leads you to one of the main areas of the lab, Black Ant Hill Lab. And what we're going to want to do is, let's try to be stealthy here if we can. Because I don't feel like dropping this and having to run even more. Because we're already going to have to run away from it type thing. Then we're going to climb up here. Make sure this is ready. Because you see, let's see if we can kill it. Okay, that's as much as we're gonna get. Scan this. Scan your hand. He can't hurt you unless you open the door already. Make sure you peep them if you haven't already, but you should have. I thought I did as well. Open this. We're going to listen to this before continuing. Going to listen to any tape.
Trials 1 and 2 were aborted due to mechanical failure. Now, Trial 3. Trial 3 was interesting.
Oh, make sure
Virgo, what is that?
there's no...
It looks like a gathering of ants.
Well, I can see that, but...
Then we're going to go down this way. Pick these up. If you didn't put your granola bars from the first one back in the chest of your base, you should have up to 10 granola bars now with you. Maybe a little bit more. Depends on how much you ate before. Okay, that's closed off, as you can see. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna use a bandage because they're pretty good in terms of being able to heal up. I'm not hungry right now, so I'm not going to eat any of the food I brought. I'll wait until it gets half and then eat one.
Burgle has been behaving strangely.
Then pick this up. Another poison gum sandwich. Just like from the Haze Lab.
But just the other day, I heard him humming a tune about grilling. He thought I could not hear him, but I
Open
did.
this.
And I have
Raw science.
to eliminate that unnecessary function
Pick
from
the
his
stuff up.
programming, and yet still I know he harbors secret thoughts of grilling. Oh. I
Omelette.
was certainly right to isolate him from the experiments. One can only imagine how his malformed programming could be contaminated.
Go back up here. You'll recognize this is where we first went to use the brat burst once. This will be open right here.
Across the yard, and I've assigned Burgle to overseeing tasty and Archer operations. A little insurance that my progress on raw science enrichment doesn't fall into the wrong hands. Neither ominent nor insect
You're gonna.
will have access to my research
It's
now.
tricky to see sometimes, but you're gonna see this. We're gonna drop down here. They're gonna give us a respawn point. Never a good sign.
I don't need this now. Abnormalities in the readings, unexpected power fluctuations, raw science run rampant.
Don't forget incursions by local fauna.
Mouthy robotic assistants. I'm so tired.
We're gonna eat one of them so that I can grab the granola bar and fill my hunger up, and then drink that.
As I walk around the backyard, I feel the walls of grass closing in on me, the tips of those green blades like daggers.
We'll pick all that up later.
I see, no, I feel the unblinking, multifaceted eyes of the ants and spiders reflecting
Try to-
shape and visage, watching, always watching, and bearing witness to my failure.
Be careful doing this.
It's time for me to lay down and admit defeat. Perhaps this is all the success that was meant for me. Perhaps it is enough.
Pick this up. More lore, basically. We're gonna eat this just cause. Don't want to waste it. Got the gold card for the taste tea. We're gonna unlock that. We can't go back that way, that's right. We can't go back that way. But what we can do is follow this. Go this way. And it leads you back here. I'm switching to we're gonna try to lure them out one by one. You don't want to fight them at the same time. You can, but as anything with this game, fighting more than one at a time can be deathly, even if you're good at it. I'm just saving health for saving durability for my spiky sprig weapon, because we're gonna need that for
Black soldier ant looking for a fight.
Now, normally I wouldn't get rid of anything, but like I said, we don't want to necessarily fight them at the same time. We can, but you gotta be extra careful if you do. Scan that. Don't get too cocky though. We're gonna trash that because we need a chance of getting. Let's trash these. I'm only trashing the stuff I know I can just get later. Let's hope we get a black soldier ant head. Or a black ant head. That's what I meant. We only got that black ant parts. It's a pebblet. Make sure you pick that up, by the way. Because you can pick up the head. Or not the head, the arrows, I mean. Do we even have a black soldier ant? Or a black ant head? I don't think we do. If not, we'll have to come back and get one, because that's how you make, because we need that for, we need the black ant head for, in order to make the tier 2 shovel. I believe that's what you scan to unlock it, unless you get to that level of raw science. Drop that. Back up. Go in here. I only killed the ants when I did, so that I wouldn't have to worry about them necessarily. We're gonna put our stuff. We're gonna put some of our healing stuff to where we can use it during the fight. Now I'm gonna save real quick just in case I die, because then I'm gonna reload the save. But I'm gonna use the spiky sprig for the mini robots and the bow and arrow for the actual mini boss. Yeah, they don't really do much, as you can see. And the reason why is we're gonna wanna also make sure your bow is accessible and you don't have to open the menu. Unless you have customs on and they have an option where opening menu pauses it. But if you're like me and trying to 100% this game, don't turn custom mode on. Unless you don't care about the achievements. I won't get an achievement for this because I already got it, I believe. If there was an achievement, that is, I don't remember exactly, because I know I have 50% complete by now. I'm at 51%, I should say, because I got the achievement for the Down Under, which is the... Hold on. Run past him. Now we're gonna switch back. We're gonna hug that, and we're just gonna keep shooting him. It's a cheese, but it's still a good cheese because of the fact that you don't necessarily have to worry about getting hit unless you're not careful. Like that. That's the only way you're gonna get hit. Make sure you avoid it as possible. We're hugging this because of later on. When he gets lower, he has more lasers. And just to be on the safe side, let's heal from that one hit. We can make more smoothies later on. I'm not really worried about the smoothies. I'm not using the granola bars because we weren't hurt that bad. And I saved those for like worse times, worse situations. Oh no. We just healed, that's the funny thing. That happens though. Like I said, avoid. Hug this, hug the center, and any attack he won't be able to hit you with. Unless it's these lasers, of course. Oh. Eat that. Don't be in that situation. Go back to that. That should have been his last, the last robots he sent out for the mat, or for this fight. Try not to get hit by that again. Don't get too cocky though. Keep doing it like this. It is a lot easier to just do it like this without avoiding the lasers unless you're patient. You could do it that way, but I like doing it this way just because it's a lot easier and it doesn't require all 100 arrows. The 100 is just to make sure that you're going to have enough. All depends on how good of a shot you are. Well, not so much as that, but not as much that as you are avoiding the lasers. Try to stay crouched for when he does the lasers. That way, and then only uncrouch when you need to jump over it. Because you can't, I don't think you can actually crouch. No, you can't. You can't jump and crouch, or while you're crouched. It'll just undo the crouch. But the arrows do go through the laser, so make sure you try to hit them while you're crouched under the lasers. I will be doing a New Game Plus guide for these labs because there is a difference between this and the New Game Plus version of the labs. Because there is an achievement that you have to beat this again on New Game Plus, basically. I don't really care right now about that. Now avoid the lasers. Peep that when you can. You'll unlock the mutation shocking dismissal. Pick up all your arrows. I used a lot more arrows than I thought. Oh, there's 2 more arrows left because I had 110. Okay. Use the assistant manager key card. Then we're gonna... Which one is it? There's stuff over here. To open this door, you're gonna have to do all mixers, all 8 mixers. I believe there's like 5 regular mixers and 3 mega mixers. 3 or 4 mega mixers. But there's 8 in total. I don't remember exactly how much for each though. I know there's like 3 or 4 mega mixers, which are the bigger ones. That's later on. Now we got our last chip for the lower yard. Well, not last because, like I said, I do have another video coming up where I show you how to get the pawn chip or whatever, the second pawn chip, because there's 2 pawn chips. There's the main one that you have to get, and then there's the optional one that you can get. So I still have to make the optional video. I'll do that another time though. We're gonna listen to this.
Production of raw science concentrate has been, for better or worse, spread across the art.
I don't remember there's paper on here.
Given the unseen hands that move against me, it seems that no precaution is too much. No suggestion from my paranoid psyche too preposterous. What a pathetic state of affairs. Overrun by an enraged ant colony, and here I stand.
Black ants are annoyed by you. They're gonna be even more annoyed when I try to take more out.
Layers of abandonment and failure, like a frumpy, naked failure onion. But who sheds a tear for us?
Because I still have to kill
Is it the onlookers
enough
in the
to
shadows?
get a black ant head.
Stumbles upon our toilings down here in the muck.
Open this.
Please you all, Dr. Wendell Tully, humbled again.
Eat 3 of these.
Enjoy your laughs, cruel winds of fate.
Fresh
This
defense
onion
level
has
1.
one more stink left to make. And sorry, old friend, but I'm going it alone.
Make sure you have your gas mask
Data
still
stores
on.
and running lab lockdown procedures. Wendell out.
Do these worker ants ever get a day off?
These aren't as dangerous as the soldier ants, so you don't have to be as careful. I'm hoping... There we go. We got the black ant head. And now what you're going to want to do is... Let's see if I can go the right way this time. Because you can get lost in this. I'm thankful I have my marker that I have. Because I would not know where I'm going right now. Since it is nighttime. And nighttime can be confusing. To say the least. Make sure you don't run into wolf spider, by the way. Wolf spiders do run around at night. More than they do in the daytime. Sometimes you'll see them in the daytime, but it's mostly at night in this game. That's why I usually try to go to sleep as soon as nighttime hits, when I can. Unless I'm not at base at the time, like now.
If only chemistry class was this easy.
I never had chemistry class.
Stay away, buddy.
Avoid that if you can. Watch your stamina as much as possible. We can take this stick and run across it, and we should be home free. Just about. Make sure. Watch, like I said, watch out for wolf spider. There's one that likes to walk around this way. Video. The guide is almost over. We did the hard part, in my opinion, and that's doing the lab. The lab is medium to easy, in my opinion, just because of the fact that you can do what I did to beat it and stand in the middle of the room to beat it. If it's hard for you, then it's also hard, because it depends on who's doing it. I lost my... Oh, there's my base. I was going to say I lost my base. Because I couldn't see where the baseball was. Because I could have sworn I found the baseball at the time. But what we're going to do before anything is we're going to go up to our base, skip to daytime. Let me know how hard it was for you, though, to get this last lab done. Well, this isn't the last lab, but last lower yard lab technically. I'll be doing a video for all chips.
Tastes good. Just like a fruit powder.
Now, what we're gonna want to do is before I end, there's gonna be before I end the video off here, I'm gonna go over to the tree where you see that quotation mark or exclamation point. You know what I mean? Exclamation point, yeah. Quotate. Never mind. I feel dumb. I got my stuff incorrect. Don't quote me on it. But no, where we're gonna see this exclamation point, that's where we're gonna go next. We're not giving the chips away. You can give the chip away if that's what you want to do, but we're gonna wait until we have every single chip unlocked. Ignore that if you can, unless you get hit by that web, but I didn't. We can run past. Run past. Good night, April. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into the lab. and we're gonna open this door. And that is how you unlock the way to use a zip line back and forth. You have to beat the Black Anthill and get the assistant manager key card. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. And or stop in the stream between 8 p.m. Eastern to 12 a.m. Eastern as well. Sometimes it's 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. Depends on when I start. I will only be an hour late, if anything. So if I'm not live at 8 p.m. Eastern, which is whatever time you guys are in for time zones, I just convert that. I'll probably do some converting when I upload, so that you guys know exactly what time. But see you guys on the next video, and thanks for watching.